Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Overload, and I figured since it's the 250th anniversary of America, of the United States, we should open with a segment of our national anthem. Beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
So
like
moving.
America.
Yes. I'm Sam.
I'm Cody.
I'm Josh.
And we have a special guest with us. Jordan Taylor's with us.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah.
And we also have another special
We
guest.
are, yes, we're
later
actually
in the
going to
show.
jump just about right into that. We have another special guest, Brown Suga Outlaw, Cree Rogers. She is an award-winning cosplayer. She's an actress, and she is going to read our star signs. So I'm going to stop rambling, and we're going to get right into it. All right. So, yeah, we are here with a special guest this week. We have Cree Rogers, otherwise known as Brown Suga Outlaw. She is an award-winning cosplayer and actress and a spiritualist. Cree, thank you very much for taking time to be on the show this week.
No, thank you for inviting me. This is so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're all excited about hearing about our astral signs and stuff. But before we get into that, I do want to kind of ask a few questions about about cosplay and everything, if that's cool.
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. So first off, on Instagram, seen a lot of the stuff that you've done. A lot of love the costumes. You're currently in Storm right now. I can see Starfire, and is that Esmeralda back behind you?
Wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm curious, how long does it usually take to put together a costume, typically?
That's such a fun question because when I get an idea for a costume, it's not okay, we'll plan and then we'll budget and then no, it's all hands on deck. Everybody get your wallets out. You move, get out the way, go to the window. You know what I mean? It's like it's all hands on deck. Like I get so into it that certain costumes don't take longer. I think the longest, let me correct myself. The longest I've ever taken to make a costume was about 3 or 4 months. And that was for a costume contest. So I had to actually put extra details, extra care, and all that stuff.
You had to make
But
it
you'd
like
be
on
surprised
point.
that Esmeralda only took maybe a week and a half.
Oh,
Whoa.
okay. Wow. That is impressive.
Yeah, that one's super detailed.
Yeah.
Here, I did all the rhinestones, by hand.
Oh,
And that
wow. Wow.
2 days because I actually took it to work with me and was rhinestoning at work.
Very nice.
Wow, impressive. So, how do you go about picking what character you're going to be creating costumes for?
I wish I had an answer for that. I really wish I knew my process in picking characters because sometimes it's, I'm scrolling, new character announced. Ooh, I want to do her. Or it's my next cosplay and it comes in the vision in the middle of the night and now I have to get started and start planning before I can go back to sleep.
You never know where
Most of my
inspiration
characters
strikes.
are based on black women, black female characters in anime, movies, comic books, all that kind of stuff. So as long as she's brown, I'm down.
Oh, okay. I like that. That's a good. That's good.
I was wondering if you made the Esmeralda dress?
Yeah, that's a good question because the base of the dress is from Amazon.
Nice.
Okay.
But everything on top of the dress, like the lining of gold at the bottom, I had to actually hand dye the bottom to get that nice gradient.
Yeah.
So that it looks like it's going from a nice pretty red to a purple. This piece, the chest piece, had to hand embroider this and then sew it onto the dress, and then the sleeves I made. Whenever I am, let's just call it praised over a costume, I try to make what I can and buy what I can't.
Yeah.
So that way I'm not like, okay, I have to sew these gloves by hand and they have to be perfect. No, I'll just buy the gloves.
Yeah.
So it's a mixture. It's a Mod Podge.
Yeah, I've always liked that approach too, to buy what you can and then modify it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's the favorite character you've cosplayed so far?
Ooh. See, I'm bad with favorite questions.
Oh.
I want to say my all-time favorite that was fun to wear out was my Okoye. I haven't worn her in some time. She needs a lot of repair and a lot of love.
Mhm.
But when I tell you I was having so much fun being bald. Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah, the hair's not in the way.
I
There's no
remember
wig.
we went out to San Diego Comic-Con. We were invited out there to hang out with Ruth Carter and the design team of Black Panther because they found our costumes online. Mm-hmm. And I ended up in a bald cap, the same bald cap, for like 3 days straight.
Wow.
I loved it, almost went bald afterwards.
Really? Wow.
Say if I had to pick a second one to really, really fall in love with, it would be my Princess Tiana, because everyone loves her.
Yeah.
Esmeralda's coming up shortly behind that, but Tiana is one of those characters that's not intimidating to people, so they don't mind, like, oh, let me go say hi to the princess. Oh,
I mean, she is like a frog for
Meanwhile,
most
if
of
I
the
dress
movie.
as a storm with my white-out eyes, no one wants to look directly into the eyes of the abyss. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
Yeah. Imagine you probably couldn't see too well with those with the contacts in either, right?
So it's not the worst.
Okay.
You can see. It's just there's this white haze over everything.
Okay.
So if the light is too much in my face, no, I can't. No. So driving, not doing it.
Wait, that's not normal?
If I'm on a train system, because I've been on several trains, blind as storm, I always have an escort. And if you're trying to find me at conventions, it's best to come up to me and touch me when I'm Storm, because I won't see you.
You know, speaking of your Storm cosplay, did I see that you were at the X-Men experience a little while ago? Because I've never been, and I don't know too much about it, but I've seen a lot of cosplayers that have put up, like, everybody is in X-Men cosplay, and there's like, it's at like it looks kind of like the Xavier School and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was there their first year, and I haven't been able to make it back since.
Oh,
but,
okay.
Going to that convention, I highly recommend it. If you are an X-Men fan, if you are an X-Men nerd, and you would just love to be around other people who you don't really have to explain your love of Nightcrawler to, you can just say, I love Nightcrawler. They're like, yeah, I got you. I understand your personality. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That kind of vibe, it's definitely a good place to go.
Well, awesome. So I also wanted to ask a few questions about your acting. So you're down in Georgia, is that correct? And I know a lot of productions are taking place down that way. What are some of the films that you've been in, helped out with, that sort of thing? If you could talk about them. I don't know if you can, you know.
You have like an NDA or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to break NDA on our stream or anything like that, of course.
About that, everything I've done thus far has been finished because, of course, I'm not sure if you guys know, but Marvel's moved out of Atlanta.
I had noticed that. I've heard that here recently, yeah. So
it's kind of slowed down here lately. Other projects are still here, but it's not filming as consistently as it used to be in, like, well, let's just say before COVID.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Sure.
It's so weird to say. Like, my most recent project was Clean Slate. We filmed that about 3 years ago. That was with Laverne Cox and George Wallace. I was Laverne Cox's stand-in for that show.
Yeah, cool.
And I love talking about this because rather than being on camera acting, I was helping a lot of the actors behind the scenes with their lines and getting comfortable with their characters. George Wallace was the first one that I ended up running lines with because this was actually his first, like, actual acting gig. He's been in, like, you know, here's a cameo, here's on stage, but as far as, like, acting is concerned, he was like, this isn't my thing. So after doing, I want to say, it was the first read-through of the first episode. The casting director called me and he was like, hey, can you read for Laverne? She's sick. We need somebody to read for her part for the first episode. I was like, yes. Yes, I will. I will absolutely do that. Oh, my gosh. And after doing that and really getting into it, because the first episode of Clean Slate, I'm not sure if you guys have seen it, gets down to the nitty-gritty of what the show's about. So after doing that, when I came to the first in-person read-through, George was like, hey, you're reading with me. And it became a thing for the rest of the set. It was so much fun. And no pressure because I wasn't in front of the camera.
Best of both worlds. There you go. That's awesome.
Right?
Yeah. So is acting something that you're looking to kind of start doing more of here in the future? Or is that something that was just, you know, something every now and again to kind of, hop into?
See, the thing with acting is it was first. It was here before cosplay. It was here before anything else that I've done. Mm-hmm. And I've been acting since middle school.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my gosh, yes. It's been a minute. I've been performing for a long time. Mm-hmm. And once once I started getting more into the film world, the theater world, building my resume and all that stuff, I noticed there were these gaps in between projects where I would get this itch, and I'm like, I want to be somebody else. I need to get on my skin, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that's when I met my old friends, and we started cosplaying together, and it was like, oh, this is it. This is how I scratch the itch when I'm not on set.
Yeah.
And it's just stuck ever since. I love doing things where, like with my Okoye, for example, I would speak in an African accent when I'm in character just to give myself something extra to do. Because it's fun to be in costume, but like I want that immersive experience.
Yeah,
you know?
being fully in character is like one of the best things about cosplay.
Yep.
Yeah. It's so much fun. Remember, I was standing in an elevator with a group of people, and I'm using the accent. I was yes, no, we are from we are having so much fun here. It is a great time seeing everyone, all the different costumes. It is phenomenal, right? So I'm using that. I'm speaking like that, and they're like, oh my gosh, where are you from? Oh, I'm from Savannah.
Oh, that's great.
That's awesome.
It just adds another layer, because I think that the fun of cosplay is the playing part. I love meeting people who are obsessed with their characters, people who are like, oh, I spent 15 hours on this one prop. Let me tell you about it. I love how immersive the nerd community can get, and I never want to break that, so I love bringing the play back into cosplay.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm sure the acting and the cosplaying, it kind of feeds into each other a little bit, because getting into character with the cosplay has the cosplay somehow worked its way into the acting side of things a little bit. Has it gone the other direction a little?
Actually, you just brought up a memory. Now, I haven't thought about this in years. I'm spacing on the name, but it was around that time where they were doing, there was a story. They made a Netflix series about it and a movie about it, I believe, where the mother was giving the daughter certain drugs to make her a paraplegic.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you guys remember. Yeah.
Ruby Rose?
They came to Savannah to
No, that's not her
film.
name. Shoot.
I'm sorry, what?
Never mind. I was wrong on the name. I was trying to remember.
Is it Gypsy Rose?
Gypsy Rose, yeah.
Yes, Gypsy Rose.
The Munchausen's by proxy
Yeah.
mom. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys know, okay, we're all in the same boat. Because they came to Savannah to film one of the episodes, and they were like, we need cosplayers. And it's funny because a lot of film and television sets will do this, where they say, we need cosplayers. And then in the small little paragraph, they're like, but your costume cannot be copywritten. And I'm like, I don't think you know
what cosplay is.
What cosplay. So it was this fascinating thing where all the cosplayers in Savannah were submitting, but they could only wear, like, okay, you can wear your Batman cowl, but you have to wear a random bodysuit.
Okay.
You can wear your He-Man outfit,
no
but
symbols.
You can't wear the blonde wig. Like,
no
you have
symbols.
To
Gotcha. Okay.
So I got booked, and I showed them my costumes, but they were like, no, we got something better for you. I was like, oh, okay. All right, cool. Turned out to be this jungle Amazon warrior with like a big headdress and stuff, right?
Wow.
Felt freaking cool. And the thing is, you don't see me walking around. You don't. No. They took a picture of me and they put me at the beginning of the episode where she's like researching cosplay to see what costume she wants. Mm-hmm. And you can like see my picture right there, like next to all the other ones. And I was like, I think that's the only time my cosplay has been like introduced to the film world, because copyright rules, all that.
Yeah. Well, that's still pretty cool. That's all right. Yeah. All right, so I want to touch on the third thing. You're starting a spiritualist business. Is that right? Am I using the terms correctly? I'm not.
Honestly, I just go by Kookster.
Okay.
At a certain point, like, the spiritual journey for me was kind of like alongside building my cosplay page and all that stuff. And I never really used it as like put it in the forefront before. And it was always this weird little thing that I do at parties where it's like, oh, the party's dying. Everyone's a little bored. Do you know what time you were born? Oh, you do you? Did you know this about yourself? I remember one party, I love telling this story. I had gotten through everybody in the room, and they were so excited that they started like looking up other like information so I could look it up and tell them about them. Mm-hmm. One person gave me this random bout of information. I put it in, and the woman is if I can remember it correctly, a Gemini Scorpio Scorpio, I believe. And I was really taken aback by that chart. Because that's a lot of aggressive energy. Once we get into your chart, you'll kind of understand how I do it. Mm-hmm. But when I was talking to the person, I was like, this woman is, she cares. She means well. Mm-hmm. If you're under her wing, she loves you and she nurtures you. But she will tell you off in a heartbeat.
Okay.
For something you didn't even do. There is no, like, right? And I'm saying, telling them about this person, because I don't know who the person is, I'm being very blunt.
Okay, yeah.
Let's just say I use a lot harsher words. Mm-hmm. Next thing I know, the person goes, "Oh yeah, that's my mom."
Oh, okay.
She sounds
and you're
cool.
absolutely right.
Oh, that's awesome. That's hilarious.
I don't know. I'm kind of the first one to let
Much
everybody know my
fun.
mom's a jerk. Like, I love my mom, but she's got her moments.
All right. So before we started recording here, you actually asked for some of our information, and you were going to do like a little mini compare and contrast kind of thing for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
In fact, I think you, in response, you posted a GIF of Jafar laughing maniacally. So yes, I'm looking forward to this. This is great.
Because it's going to be kind of like what I do at parties, so you guys will kind of get the first-hand experience of what that's like.
Nice.
And of course, any questions you have, feel free to ask them.
Mm-hmm.
A few things before we start. I want to kind of use you guys as an example of what it means to have the same sign, but also show up completely differently.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because a lot of people think, oh, it's the same. Oh, whatever. There's not really much difference, and everybody has that trait.
No.
Everyone is a unique little star in the sky. So
Okay.
I'm excited to share with you guys what makes you all special.
Excellent. All right. I'm looking forward to learning about myself. So here we go. Yes.
I guess you just volunteered yourself.
I guess I did.
Wait, who's starting?
Sam.
Sam.
I will.
All
Yeah.
right.
Well,
Sam,
go
are you
ahead.
ready?
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So your combination of sun, moon, and rising is Virgo, Taurus, and Gemini.
Okay.
So your sun sign is what everyone knows, right? It's what your birth date tells you. It's how you kind of show up overall, like what your energy is channeled through, let's just say. Mm-hmm. And with your sun sign being a Virgo, and we have Josh who's also a Virgo, so this is going to be very interesting to talk about the differences. Being a Virgo is a very difficult thing because there's no middle ground with a Virgo.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They operate on extreme. So you're either super gung-ho and into everything and organizing everything and planning everything, or you're go with the flow, whatever happens. I just need to know a few details and then I'm good,
I feel like I'm kind of bold.
They're mutable signs, so they're very micromanaging.
Okay.
They have opinions, strong opinions. I love going to my Virgo friends and being like, what does this outfit look like to you? Because I know they're going to tell me the truth. They're not going to mince words,
Mm-hmm.
What else can I say about a Virgo? This is so fun because with Virgos being those extremes, they are known to be like organized messes, but only they know the organization of their mess.
So yeah, that's absolutely.
Don't ask me about my sewing room.
You've nailed it so far. Yes.
My sewing room is terrible, but I know where everything is.
Yeah. Yep.
No, can keep everything outside of their house clean, but their house is where they just break apart.
Yeah.
Now, to go ahead and move forward to your moon sign of Taurus. Taurus is a very stationary sign. So we're dealing with the moon that rules your emotions, how you feel, how you reciprocate emotions, and it's in the sign of Taurus. The moon doesn't do well in Earth signs because Earth is very stable. Earth is like, I want to be here. Do not move me. Do not touch me. I like where I am, right?
Okay.
And with the Taurus, that's a sign that's very much comfort is number one. Being comfortable is number one. They don't like a lot of chaos. They don't like a lot of craziness. So when it comes to your emotions and how you express them, you are either feeling the emotion or you're chill. If someone gets you riled up, if someone gets you really angry, they have genuinely crossed the line. And I mean genuinely have slapped your family in the face. Because the way that you express emotions is very streamlined and chill. You probably rationalize things a lot more before you react, if you register the offense at all. Because with the Virgo sun and a Taurus moon, it's not that you don't pick up on things, but you're not bothered by a lot of things. It's very hard to get you riled up, right?
Yeah, I can see that. Sure.
Now, what I really want to point out is your Gemini rising.
Okay.
Which kind of throws all of this out of whack.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
This is where a lot of your personality comes in, and I love using I'm going to use you as an example because a lot of people will say, "Ooh, guess my sign. What's my sign? Guess my sign." And I tell them I can't. Because your rising sign, which is how you come off to people, your first impression, what people see when they think of you, talk to you, that's the first energy that they meet. Mm-hmm. So you have Virgo and Taurus, which are more reserved and shy signs, hiding behind the opinionated, loud, and I'm going to figure it out Gemini.
Okay.
So most people meet that person who has the opinion. Most people meet that person who's curious. Most people meet that person who on one day could be good and then the next day, oh, he's in a mood. What changed? Nothing changed. He's just in here. Mm-hmm. He's in his mind, you know? This combination is very, what is a good word to use? I don't want to say strong know-it-all energy.
Okay.
But you know what you know.
You know what? I can see that.
Of all of us, he is pretty knowledgeable about a lot of things.
I don't know everything, but yes, if I know something, yes, you're absolutely right.
Like no one can argue.
You kind of got me. Yeah, you kind of got me nailed down here. Yeah, that's really awesome. That's fantastic. Yeah. Well, since
just know that's just the surface.
Okay.
There's still more signs.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, right on. Well, since we mentioned Josh is also a Virgo, let's go ahead and do his next.
Yeah, I guess
because I want to hear what the difference is.
I guess I'll be the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
Yay! Good. Are you ready?
Also a Virgo.
You mischievous little gremlin.
You're already so accurate.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Like, because with Sam, the Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, there's some sort of grounding and seriousness to where the information that you're trying to figure out has a goal or a purpose or a use, right? You're not just researching to research, you're researching to know, right? Josh, I fear you go down rabbit holes and often.
My
rabbit hole,
YouTube algorithm is a mess.
Let's go. Because you, sir, are a Virgo, Gemini.
All right.
I've already described Virgos, and what I can say in this chart is that you're both ruled by Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication, understanding, knowledge, information, how you seek and how you absorb information, right? So both of you are actually perfect. All four of you are perfect for podcast work.
Oh, really?
Right now.
Okay.
Oh, I thought it was just the
crazy
old millennial white guy with a beard thing.
Yeah.
I mean, that
you'd be amazed at how many people have Virgo and Gemini placements that are in podcast work because that's what they rule. They rule over communication, and they have a lot of opinions. Speaking of opinions, Josh, I'd love to go to a museum or something like that with you and just ask your opinion about everything you see, because you can formulate an opinion like that. With a Virgo sun, meaning that you do take in the details, you are analytical, you are very organized in your own way. But with the Gemini moon, which of course rules your emotions, there's a little bit of a detachment with your emotions where it's more, you think your emotions, you may not necessarily feel your emotions.
I mean, I am kind of bad about holding in a lot of my stuff, like a lot of my feelings and whatnot. I don't let a lot of it out. Some people act like I don't care, but in fact, I probably care a lot. I just don't want to, I got to hold it together for other people.
I'm so glad you said that. Oh my God, I'm so glad you said that, because Geminis are, of course, known as the twins. And the way I describe them is you have one Gemini that you want everyone to know. This Gemini is very heavily curated. All mannerisms, every thought, every gesture is well thought out. And then you have the Gemini gremlin back here that no one gets to meet. No one gets to see this one. Please never meet this one, because if you meet this one, once again, you pissed me off, and now you fire rain hell on you. You know what I mean? Like, it can be that crazy. And when you have a Gemini moon, which of course we're dealing with emotions, you're able to be very practical and hold yourself back, because you're like, I want the facts to be seen. I want the principle of the matter to take precedent over my emotions. So you tend to go towards the logical route rather than the emotional route.
I mean, I could probably see that, yeah.
Yeah, I think I could see that in you, Josh.
I mean, we've only known each other since 2002.
It's been a while. Yeah, been a little while, but no, I could definitely see that, man. But no, that's interesting.
And I also want to pick on you just a little bit, Josh.
Why does everyone?
Because of your Gemini rising.
Because
you are an insanely intelligent person to where you can pick how you show up in situations. You can decide how much of you is coming out in different rooms because you're always 10 steps ahead of the game. Like, if you know, okay, we have to go here to see grandma so-and-so, but you don't like grandma so-and-so, you know exactly what face and mannerisms to put on. If you do, because if you decide you don't care, then poor grandma, you don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what, Josh, working with you way back in the day, putting on the professional face, and then as soon as the customer would walk out, putting on the yes. So yes, I can absolutely see that. Actually, yeah.
Get a load of this guy.
Right? Yeah, it was a lot of that. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
Customer service that will do that to you.
Oh yeah.
Years and years of retail.
Yeah, the retail mask.
Yes.
Don't get me started. The dark flashbacks.
I'll go.
Jordan.
I was excited for you, Jordan.
Yay.
I was so hyped for you, Jordan. You are a Capricorn, Aries, Gemini.
Ooh.
You are the outlier kind of in this group, but there's still that Gemini rising, which I just find so fascinating that most of you guys have this, right? Mm-hmm. Capricorns, once again, are another earth sign. So we have the Virgo, we have Taurus, and we have Capricorn. We have all three earth signs with y'all. The Capricorn sun, you are about business. And that doesn't mean that you don't know how to have fun. It means business has to be handled first before I can have fun. It's not restrictive or mean, but it's like, what's the point? Mm-hmm. Why are we here? Because I could also go home.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Right? Capricorns are known for being very money driven because they get things done. I love personally working with Capricorns because every time I do, it's like I know things are going to be handled as efficiently as possible. It's interesting because you have Virgos who are very good at organizing, but they're not the leaders, so to speak. Capricorns are seen in that leadership role just because they're the first ones to get things done. So even if a Capricorn isn't leading the charge, when it's time to get things done, the Capricorn is first in line. I also love Capricorns because while they have a RBF, let's just say, they will smile like an 8-year-old kid if you make them laugh. And that's how you know the Capricorn likes you. If you can make a Capricorn laugh, they'll like you. If you don't make them laugh, you don't have to question whether or not they like you. They do not like you.
Oh, this is delightful.
I like watching Sam's reaction to
by explaining you.
Yeah, because so far, yeah.
What I also love is that you have an Aries moon. So, hey, Twinsy, how you doing? Hey. That means you feel your emotions, and no one can tell you how you feel. I'm going to say that again, no one can tell you how you feel because that is the main way that you are going to get pissed off. It's very explosive, the Aries moon. It's everything. When you get an idea to do something, it's like, okay, no, let's do it. That's why when you ask how long it takes me to make my costumes, I'm like, it depends on how I am, right? Because that is that Aries moon energy.
Sure.
Your feelings can be a bit explosive. Because your rising is Gemini, I'm not necessarily certain that Capricorn is holding much back. It's a very passionate and fiery and creative sign to have in your moon, your heart center. So a lot of your projects, a lot of things that you do, you have a bit of passion towards it. So you might, especially with that Capricorn moon, you might be a little nitpicky about how the process gets done. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, no, this is my process. Please don't touch my process. Mm-hmm. Or get on board. You know what I mean? And then with your Gemini rising, this is where kind of a whimsiness comes in, but it's also still very practical and stern, right? Just like with Sam and Josh, the way that you present yourself to the world, you choose on a daily basis. So if you choose to care and be like, no, these are my problems, I'm going to hold them in, I'm going to deal with them on my own, no one knows what's going on. But if you don't care and you're just in a mood, everyone knows, and it's like, oh, nope, don't text, don't call, don't touch, leave a food offering, and then get out of the way.
You're your cat.
I am a cat. Yeah.
This combination is really good.
Oh,
we just lost the call. Let me shoot her a text. Yeah, I guess it does not. Okay, we're set. We're back.
Woo!
So yeah.
Thanks for holding.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right, so I think we're wrapping up with Jordan. So all we have is Cody left, I believe.
Cody.
Yep.
Cody.
Oh, I like this start.
Cody. You, sir, are a Leo, Gemini, Scorpio. That makes you very sneaky. that makes you very, very sneaky. Okay, so, and based off the Gemini and the Scorpio is where I'm getting this from. So follow me if you will. Your sun sign is Leo, and the sun rules over Leo. So you're exactly where you're supposed to be. You're right at home with your sun sign, right? Leos are known for being very big, very braggadocious, very look at me, right? But what people don't understand is that Leos aren't ostentatious just to be like, look at me. Leos can they have this like intuitive sense. Well, all fire signs kind of have this intuitive sense where if they look at something, they know whether or not they can do it, or they know whether or not that's for them. So it's not oh yeah, I can do everything, I'm so awesome. No, I know I can do that specific thing right there, move out the way, right? And a lot of people love to say that they're so selfish and greedy, which of course some can be. I'm not saying that's not the case, but Leos are very reciprocal. So whatever you do for a Leo will do for you, or honestly, mostly vice versa. So a Leo will love to do something very special for someone's birthday. They'll get you the 10-layer cake, and it'll be a surprise party with everybody you know and love. And they'll be like, okay, so my birthday, yeah, it better be on a cruise. Because I gave you that, so mine is going to be just as big, right? It's more like whatever you give them, they'll give right back. And once you learn that about Leo, they're very easy to get along with, actually. And you also have to let them have their prima donna moments because they're going to have one every day, and you just allot time for that, right? With your moon being in Gemini, this gives that ostentatious showiness of the Leo a very analytical mind. So it's like that. Remember how I mentioned the two Geminis, the one in the back and the one in the front? The one in the front has extra help performing because of the Leo energy. And with that comes this, I almost want to say unpredictable side to you that people may not peg you strictly as an intellectual until you actually start on your rant about what you know. And they're like, whoa, I was completely out of my league. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that. When, what do you, like, you can really shock people with the information you can give, right? That's also because you have a Scorpio rising. Scorpio risings are very interesting because, of course, it's how people see you, right? Scorpios don't like to be seen. Scorpios don't like they don't like you looking at them until they tell you to look at them, and even then, it's like you're looking too much, turn away, right? Meanwhile, Scorpio risings are very known for being like very analytical with the way they look at people and the way they look at information. So upon your first meeting somebody, you know whether or not you like them. Everyone else may still be like, oh, I don't know. They seem really nice. You're like, I don't like them.
Yeah.
It was the way he like used the toothpick, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Yeah.
You're also quite sassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sassy gentleman. I'm pretty sure with all this Gemini going around, you guys have amazing quips and amazing conversations because each and every one of you has these placements that is just so perfect for people to listen to, and you make it very easy to listen to as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, yeah, that's no, I can absolutely see that with all of us. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, when
and
we ramble and we rant,
unique personalities and input to give to every conversation that it just becomes like it's so comfortable to listen to.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's I would totally agree. Wow, that is. You pretty much pegged all four of us here. That's awesome. That's amazing. All right. So
like I said before, those are just the top 3 signs. Your chart has 12, and that's just talking about the signs and the houses. You've got the entire like chart that I didn't even touch. Like there's so much to this. So when I do them for like an actual book reading, it'll be so much deeper.
Gotcha.
Wow.
So so your business is called Astral Oasis?
Astral Oasis.
You didn't do the hands.
Yeah, the hands. Yes, got to get that in there. Yes. Cool. So
It's actually pretty synchronized. Do we have a boy band coming up next?
It's all us Geminis kind of all meshing together here, doing the thing. Yeah. So I tell you what. Before we let you go, where can we find you online?
You can find me literally anywhere as brown.sugar with no R .outlaw. Anywhere. TikTok, Instagram. I might actually have a YouTube. Don't go there.
Okay. All right.
Don't go there.
That's not part of it.
Well, Cree, thank you again for taking the time for coming on the show. This has been a lot of fun. This has been amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I think we're going to go to break here, and when we come back, we'll wrap up the show here. So, hang on, everybody. We'll be right back. All right, I want to thank Cree again for coming onto the show. It was an amazing, amazing time. Anytime she wants to come back, I would say she's more than welcome
Open invitation.
Open invitation. Anytime.
She was a delight.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
She was so fun to talk to at the convention, too. We met her at Indiana Comic Con.
That's
did
right.
you? Oh,
yeah,
is that how you guys got all
met.
kind of connected?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she was,
I was wondering, where the meet cute was.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, so, all right, so I guess we're going to go and jump into what we've been checking out.
Check it out!
You almost said news.
I did because we're so far into the show.
I know.
I almost said news.
It feels weird.
Yeah. All right, so
I did kind of a shoulder move during that, and I realized I probably look like a Peanuts character.
Doing the Shermie.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So a couple of things we've been doing. The one thing I'll highlight from mine is pretty quick. I went back and found a bunch of old episodes of the original Ninja Warrior. Do you guys remember this?
I do.
From Japan. Played on G4.
It was one of their 4 shows. That's what the 4 was for.
You know what? Oddly enough, it's the one that had yes, that's one of the 4 pillars
Cheaters,
of G4.
Cops, Ninja Warrior,
and Attack of the
Show.
Oh, no, X-Play. It was X-Play. Because, Attack of the Show is a show, but X-Play is the one where they reviewed the games and stuff.
Yeah, that's the one that had Olivia Munn on it.
No, that was
that was the one with Adam Sessler. Who I almost said something, but I didn't because the guy, he spends his entire time now looking for his name online to argue with people.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
So
let's not talk about him.
Or we should, so that people can come to us while he's arguing with us. Yeah. Anyway, what Ninja
and they
Warrior?
Will take our side.
Yeah. Anyway. So Ninja Warrior. It's kind of funny. It's one of the most lasting things that G4 contributed because
to culture as a whole.
Because there's American Ninja Warrior now. It's like the one thing that's still going, kind of.
The one thing that's stuck.
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun to go back and watch the original. It's almost like watching Iron Chef because it's crazy how invested they all get into this one specific kind of goofy thing.
Although you could argue there would be no Ninja Warrior without Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
Yes, that's the one after I get through Ninja Warrior.
Takeshi's Castle.
Takeshi's
Castle.
Yeah. I think G4 said we want to MXC, but also we don't want to pay for people to have to
do voiceovers.
Dub it. Yeah. But
that's right, Ken.
Yeah, that's right, Ken. Yeah. But
I want the fan. I want to be.
Yeah, there we go.
There
we go. Next week we'll find a fan. There we go. But it's also been kind of fun. These videos that I've been finding have the old ads from G4, and they have the old ticker tape at the bottom when things pop up. We were talking before the show. I had to ask Cody, was there a PSP2 at some point? And
technically, but it wasn't called that.
Well, back in the day, G4 thought it would be because there was a ticker that said, hey, rumored the PSP2 is going to be dropped here soon from Sony.
To be fair, the naming convention would have worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It maybe would have sold better if they just called it that.
Yeah,
Maybe,
probably
yeah.
instead of the Vita. Yeah, but no, it's been a lot of fun going back. You know, there's 26 seasons of that show.
Good
What?
Lord.
It's been going on for 26 years. No, actually, I take that back.
26 seasons.
Not consecutively. There were about 2 or 3 years where it was off for COVID.
But also, how many
Maintenance the mountain.
how many seasons do they do a year though? Because some shows do multiple seasons a year.
That very well could be as well. I know in Japan it was like one day that they would just air the whole thing uncut. Where when they brought it over here, they chopped it into about 3 or 4 half-hour episodes, and they would truncate some of the contestants that, they failed, but it wasn't funny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but yes, over there I know there were 100 contestants, and you watched all 100 contestants go through round 1, round 2, round 3.
Mm-hmm.
So
that kind of exhausting.
Yeah, that would take forever. That's like when you read about like those like grueling shoots of like Nickelodeon game shows.
Double Dare.
Oh, the Double Dare.
It starts stinking in there from all the whipped cream under hot lights for 8 hours.
Oh, gross.
Oh, the Legends of the Hidden Temple, where they would do an entire week's like 5 days worth. You would do all of round 1 for all 5 groups, and then you would have, while one group is doing, there's an entire like week's worth just hanging out for hours in the green room, and then they have to reset for day for the second round.
Well, I think a lot.
Oh, go ahead.
I think a lot of them were running around like Universal Studios and stuff like that while waiting.
But but a lot of them also had like green room.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's a lot of kids to keep an eye on.
It's a lot. Yeah.
At Nickelodeon Studios.
And Corral.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what I've been checking out. Jordan, why don't you go next? We're going down the line.
I checked out Jersey City, New Jersey. It's a city.
A city.
And I went
a
there.
whole city.
I did, yeah.
Is that the one with the boardwalk and stuff, or am I thinking Ocean City?
I think it's Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Jersey City is right across the river from Manhattan, and that's where I was for vacation last week.
I'm pretty sure that's the scenes you get from the opening of The Sopranos.
It's the Jersey Shore. We did go to the Jersey Shore. It's lovely, actually.
Really?
Unlike the show would have you believe.
It's all the big hair.
Yeah, no, the beach was nice. We played in the sand. My niece is 2, and that's who we were there to see. So it was a fun time.
Oh, good.
We had some fun food.
Mm-hmm.
We saw the ocean, who I am friends with, so that was nice. My friend, the ocean.
Yes.
Way to go, Moana.
Yeah.
Well, you were sending me pictures and telling me stories. Your niece is just a little scamp.
She's a scamp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. She's just starting to talk, so it's very funny that she uses her power for
Evil?
getting whatever she wants. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's delightful. That's my check it out. I went on vacation.
Josh, what's your checkums, dude?
Mostly video game related.
Let's
like
hear it.
Always. I played a 2-hour trial of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, combat was kind of weird. Like, the other elements of the game is pretty good. They definitely doing, like, a whole, like, Shadow of Mordor kind of thing with this game. Because you're an ancient vampire, but then you've got a younger vampire's consciousness in your head. And he talks to you the whole time.
And the 2 different modes of gameplay do not mesh well at all.
Oh, really?
Because, like, he was like a detective. Like, he was turned in, like, the 20s or whatever. So he was kind of a hard-boiled noir-style detective.
I'm going to suck your blood, see?
Pretty much.
Nice.
But,
nice.
His part plays like a walking simulator, kind of.
Okay.
And then the other guy's is like a melee combat game. And the 2 do not mesh. They are not peanut butter and jelly.
Very incongruous or incongruous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it has, like, the other things like the other Vampire the Masquerade games have, where you can pick, like, your clan and what abilities you want to focus on, stuff like that, whatnot. Graphically, it is very good.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very pretty game.
Well designed characters and sets and stuff.
Yeah, everything looks great. And it's set in Seattle.
Its code name during development was Project Frasier.
Really? Okay, that makes sense.
I wonder if they hid some tossed salad and scrambled eggs somewhere in the game.
Oh, good lord.
You couldn't.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, good lord, a vampire hunter.
You couldn't eat them if you found them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What if there's just chickens and a pig?
Yeah, the pre-form.
No, you could just find Frasier. You
And you can eat him.
Yeah, there's a sub quest where you get to eat Frasier.
You know, there's a radio
He goes,
show.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, good lord.
There's a radio show that plays while you're walking around and whatnot. I kind of wish it was the Frasier Crane
Oh,
show.
that would be kind of great.
I kind of wish it was. Like, as much of a nonce as, Kelsey Grammer is anymore, but
But you could have people. Someone could do the voice.
Yeah, and just do sort
not,
of like an advice radio show.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That would have been a funny bit.
But yeah.
I wanted to like this game so much.
Like, I might pick it up at some point, but not for the full price tag that it is right now.
Yeah.
It's still like $60 or $70, and I'm like, no.
It's not offensively bad.
No, it's just not as good as the first one.
If they would have called it Vampire the Masquerade 2 Souls or two vampires, one body. Like
two fangs, one neck.
yeah. and
Two Fangs,
not,
Too Furious.
and not
Poor Sam would like
invited,
that one.
yeah. Not invited the comparison to Bloodlines, it would have been a much more well appreciated game.
Maybe, because
As its own thing.
I at this point I think I've played every Vampire the Masquerade video game of like what, 3.
Yeah, 3.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, so there's Vampire the Masquerade Redemption, which was like a Diablo style kind of whatever. Kind of like playing like The Witcher 1 or something like that, or Blood Omen. And then you had like, Bloodlines 1, which was an amazing first-person game.
Once you apply all of the unofficial patches that make it work properly.
It was a buggy game. It was a buggy game. And kind of jank for its day.
But it's definitely one of my most favorite PC games.
Yeah, it was a good game. And
It's
I think I still have a physical copy
It's
of
got
it.
a vibe.
It does have a vibe. It does have a vibe.
Nice.
Yeah, but Bloodlines 2, like I said, it was all right. It might be worth picking up when it's on sale.
I mean,
but
the story is interesting.
yeah, like I said, I only got like 2 hours because, PlayStation demo,
Yeah,
whatever.
It's just the game's just not what it should be, unfortunately.
Nah, a lot more fighting than I remember from
Yeah.
like other games. Because I always played like, like Ventures or whatever. I just talked my way through everything.
And you can't physically hold a gun. You can only psychically hold a gun and shoot it a couple times, and then when it runs out of ammo, you can throw it away.
You can hold a knife.
Oh, weird.
Permanently?
Yeah, you can hold a knife. I stab people with a knife.
Oh, well, you can't hold a gun.
I didn't try.
Guns weren't good in Bloodlines, though, either. But you could equip, like, a sword or an axe in that.
That's true, too. I was too busy fighting a ghost in a haunted hotel.
It's barely an RPG.
It really is.
Is the issue.
It did say when you're picking the difficulty, like, it kept saying action game.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yes.
yeah, I guess there's
action.
that. I guess there is that. So.
Yeah.
There was a Vampire the Masquerade phone game that was like a choose your own adventure that played out through fake texts that you would get between vampires.
I think I kind of remember
I
that.
forget what it was called, but I thoroughly enjoyed that when I played it during my retail job.
When you were sitting in your office.
Yeah.
But you're checking out Cody.
I did say I was going to talk about I Love Boosters last week.
Yes.
But I watched 2 other movies that I really want to talk about too. So I'll do I Love Boosters really fast.
Like a 2-sentence of boosters.
It's fantastic. It feels like completely fresh and interesting and not like any movie that's been released in, I don't know, a decade.
Nice.
Like it's so wild and cartoony and just fun. I recommend that anyone watch it that's down for like something just brash and exciting and fun.
Okay.
Nice.
That's kind of how I felt about Hardcore Henry.
Okay, so what
It's
are
cartoonier than that.
That movie's pretty cartoony.
Yeah.
all right, so what are the other movies that you
But
checked out?
I really wanted to talk about. I watched the 2 YouTubers make horror movies. movies that are so hot right now.
Iron Lung, is that one of them?
Well, no, I did watch that.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right. You
before.
talked about that one.
But
Yeah.
I'm talking about Backrooms.
Oh yeah.
Backrooms and Obsession.
Okay.
Wait, that's a YouTuber movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
I forget who it is. It's not anybody we would know, I don't
Okay.
think.
Because Brandy saw that with her son, and she said it was great.
Oh,
yes.
Before you get into it, there's another YouTuber that is making a movie here soon that's going to be released to theaters in a limited run. I was going to talk to you guys about it after the show. Legend of the White Dragon, the JDF movie, is going to be playing at the Marcus at the end of August for like a week.
Wow.
I did see that Fandango or somebody.
Yes, you can buy your tickets from Fandango now.
Yes.
And I'm saying we should all go and sit in the theater and watch a terrible Power Rangers knockoff. Anyway.
Also, JDF's last film.
And JDF's last film, yes.
Backrooms was great. The set...
It surprisingly looked really good for what it was.
Yeah, I have no connection to the source material. I don't really...
What little you can really call it source material rather than internet horror stories.
I'm not part of the creepypasta community. But this was really good. The set design was really cool. All of the back rooms are super interesting to watch them explore.
Yeah. So what's the elevator pitch for folks who don't know the creepypasta, the background of it?
A guy that owns a furniture store finds a illusory wall, basically, a FromSoft illusory wall in the downstairs area of the store that leads to an endless, weird dimension that is reflecting vague memories at you or something like that. But it's a bunch of yellowed rooms at first,
and they just go on forever.
Yeah, and they're weird shaped and just odd enough to be unsettling, which comes across in the set design really well. They'll have a room with a bunch of walls, but then there's one that's why is that shaped that way? That doesn't seem right. Or why is there an upside down stop sign there?
Why are there a bunch of chairs piled up in this corner?
But he goes in there and gets lost, and then his psychiatrist goes in after him, and
it looked like in the trailers he was setting up a whole he was recording himself and tying a rope off and exploring with other people.
That's the first whole half of the movie.
Oh, okay.
But it's really interesting. They just kind of touch on the backstory a little bit.
The
just
SPCs
enough.
And all that whatnot.
It doesn't go into that, but there is a company that is exploring it and seems to know more about it than the characters or we do, and they don't go out of their way to explain it, which is good.
What if it's the control people, the FBC,
the Federal Bureau of Control?
Yeah, the FBC.
But it's definitely 100% worth a watch if you like a creepy movie. I wouldn't say, well, some of it is pretty scary. There's a monster.
Okay.
But the overall unsettling vibe is
more kind of a suspenseful film rather than a scary film. Yeah, that's why I might like it, because I do I like a good suspense.
And there is some really good weird creature effects that are cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Obsession you would probably not like as much.
Okay.
I thought it was great. It's basically a story about a college kid who has a crush on a girl and is nervous but wants to confess to her his love.
Okay.
And flubs it, but he bought this stick from a witchy shop that will grant you one wish if you make the wish and break it. And he wishes that she loved him more than anything else in the world. And it comes true and doesn't go well for him.
Oh, monkey's paw situation.
Yeah, it was actually partially inspired by the Monkey's Paw Simpsons episode.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read about it after I watched it, that the concept was originally two people who were obsessed with each other. But after they saw that Simpsons episode show up on cable, they're like, oh, that's a better idea.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
And the actress that plays the girl that basically gets cursed does an amazing job being absolutely insane.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
Like, she gets weird and it gets violent and...
Oh, sure. If that's, if you're getting a monkey's paw situation, you gotta word your wish very specifically.
Yeah, and he absolutely does not.
Yeah.
But it was great. I watched them like one day after the other, back to back.
Oh, really?
And they were both fantastic in completely different ways.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, awesome. All right. Well, with that, I think we have actually hit time for the show. I want to thank Brown Sugar Outlaw, Cree. Again, thank you so much for being on the show. That was a lot of fun.
She was a delight and a ray of sunshine.
She absolutely was. You have been listening to Nerd Overload. Thank you very much for tuning in. You can find us each and every day over at nerdoverload.com.
If you have any stories you want us to talk about, or maybe you want to weigh on your opinion on anything we have talked about, or you just want to say hi, you can send us an email at staff@nerdoverload.com.
Give us a call on the Nerd Overload hotline if you want to leave us a voice message. The number for that's 412-345-1413. Leave us a message and we'll play it on the show.
Yeah, that's right. You can find all of our back episodes on various podcast apps, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube.
You can find us on Twitch. We live stream the show on Mondays. Why are you putting me on the spot for this one?
And finally, I'd like to thank, first, Jordan Taylor for being on the show this week.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Anytime. I want to thank Parker for helping us find news for the show, and David Pencil for our intro and outro. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back next week.
I've got to sneak on out of here because Mercury is in retrograde.